Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live debate. We got Arc, we got VOX, we got the number one team in the league versus arguably the hottest team in the league. Team VOX is absolutely on fire. Blame Busy, because once Busy changed their map, VOX is like, whoa, we got a new home field to defend. Remember that first one they got out of the gates? Of course, they do have all their players, so that makes a big difference. The planning, the strategy. I got to tell you, Arc has probably spends as much time, if not more time, planning any other team out there. I see everything, right? I see all of the work, some of the meetings, the upgrades, all of those things. So tonight we got a battle of, these guys are very familiar with each other. Arc puts a lot of time in, a lot of energy. VOX does too, but tonight VOX is playing at home. So this is going to be a good one. Before we get too far into the business of tonight, which is the bundles and the match and all of those things. We got some super chats up there as well. I see Valar in the house. Hello, 99 Army Kills, great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundle, box lovers, kills, coins. Good luck, team. Dow throwing in a two-bagger there to pick up some gear. Thank you so much, Dow. Many of you guys have already picked up the bundles, and hopefully you guys had a great holiday. So just a show of hands real quick. How many people started getting either your Patreon pack or your PDL holiday bundle? They are different. Obviously we sent something out to all the PDL players, but we did some extra things for our patrons that are long-term patrons. We're going to do even more for you guys. It's going to pay to be a patron. If you guys even buy one bundle throughout a 3-month period, you should be a Patreon sponsor because you're going to get all that free stuff. Plus, you're still going to get a free bundle every 3 months. How cool is that? So, a couple shout outs. One to the moderators, for everything that they do, the creativity. Kel, a lot of work that went into this. And I also want to give a super special shout out. How about a shout out to Craven and Mrs. Craven? Because I heard they made the socks. So, Craven, is this true? Did we outsource the sock business to Team Craven Light? Yes or no? Because they're pretty amazing. So Kel with a great job, Craven and family with a great job. So thank you guys so much for all that you guys do. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun tonight. So 1 second. So, that's what it's all about, right? I mean, a little bit of teamwork. We got a great team. We put together some great packages for you guys. But again, and I put this posting on the fan page. So, just a reminder. And again, not trying to sell Patreon sponsorships. We have a lot, and we have people that do that. What I'm merely pointing out is the fact that it's a bargain. It is an absolute deal. Because we've changed the game a little bit. Now, one thing that we want to do, I mentioned this today, is once the portal is up, we used to do this on Freestyle Fridays. You guys remember when I would do the stream and I had the brick wall in the background and I put all the patrons' names? I mean, that was something that really differentiated our channel from every other channel. It was the sponsor shout-outs and then showing all the people that supported our channel. So I want to get kind of into that whenever we do the portal, and have you guys actually on that wall of fame so people can see what we built, all your contributions. Some of you guys have been patrons for 3 years. So certainly that does not go unnoticed. I appreciate everything that you guys do. So what we want to do is since we're doing those Patreon packs twice a year, we also want to give you a free bundle every 3 months as well. And then we're also going to do some other incentives on the portal. So cool stuff. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday. Trigger's Army is watching. Ranger Chris, yeah, baby. All right, you guys know all of our Diana C, all of our fans. It was great to see some of our players. Diana C, we pulled her into the holiday raid. You guys catch that? He's like, Diane's a medic. Get out there. Help us save Mirror Castle. So, yeah, we've got just some really, really cool things down the pike for you guys. So tonight we got a good battle. We also got Wednesday night, a great battle, Sly going into Mirror. Already some early trash talk between Craven and Moonshot. Doomshot, by the way. So that's going to be a good match. Thursday night, and I'm well aware. I'm well aware that we're in between holidays. The holidays are on the weekends, and it's the one thing we had to get this raid in Thursday night because we are transitioning over the following Friday into year number 3, and we got an absolute wonderful story for you guys planned out next year. Chapters are already lined up from January to December. So it's not going to be a long raid Thursday night. We're going to go in, take care of business, get that transition. And then, of course, Friday night, New Year's Eve, Saturday, New Year's, hangover day. And then Saturday night, we're going to do the Battle Bash. And then Sunday, again, Sunday is going to be one of those things that you just kind of pop in, do your level up. You don't have to be there. I don't want to disrupt your weekend. But we got to get the level up event too. So it looks like a lot of time on paper, but for you guys, it should only be a couple events, check in, check out. So, all right. You guys already saw tonight's piece of gear, probably got shared. So tonight is absolutely, I got a lot of requests for grenades. Oh, let me know what you guys think. I came up with an idea because, there's always videos. So I thought, how cool would it be if the lady mods had to record a couple verses of a song? Because, it's always you guys doing the dance and everything. What would you guys feel about like a lady mod medley for the new year? Wouldn't that be cool? Is kind of our January theme song. If you guys aren't interested, I won't push it anymore. But I was thinking, something along the tune of Baby Shark, except make it lady mods, kind of like lady mods, do, lady mods, do. All right, now everybody do that just one time. I don't care if your family's around or you're around there. Just get into the beat a little bit with me. And once you say it a few times, tonight, I will guarantee you are going to be tapping your feet tonight, and that little ditty is going to come over. It's going to come over your mind. You're going to be like, lady mods, do, lady mods. Try it one time. And hopefully the person next to you looks at you like you're insane. And that's fine. Because, see, Craven even typed it. I know you guys are doing it. It's just, it has a cool... It's got a cool feel to it. Oh, come on, miss. Don't piss on everybody's New Year. Do it. Don't be that one. Don't be that one like, I'm not going to do it because, that song yeah, I get it. Just do it. Don't be the exception. Be exceptional. Ooh, I like that. That sounded... I stopped playing Walking Dead Road to Survival because Scopely are a bunch of jackasses. How about that? Scopely is perhaps one of the worst companies to ever put together a game. That's why I stopped playing it. I get that question a lot. Like, Kills, you're so good at it. You did all these pack openings. You played. You dominated it. Why did you stop playing it? There you go. Because the company sucks. All right. You know what? I'm going to be honest for the new year. All right. Hang on. Let me remind me. Kills. Put your filters back on. Filter. All right. So, Lady Mod's going to do a little song for us this year. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with that. And if you guys don't know what Play Dead Live is, it's everything. It is social. It is planning. It is gear. It is strategy. It is old school gaming. It is RPG. It's a Portal that's on the way. It is like a chess match of strategy. So we're going to get into it and make that happen. All right, let me show you tonight's bundle. This is what we got for you guys. So, yeah, we got the announcement with the Lady Mods. We're going to have some fun with that. We got a lot of events lined up for you guys over the next couple of weeks. And we're going to have, Saturday night Battle Royale. That is going to be super cool. So come in, attack a few people, and let's get down to business. All right, here we go. Tonight's bundle, everybody. First ever piece of gear. And you know what's also cool about this? First of all, this gear is H200. That is absolute madness. But number two, it is Halt 1, which means not tonight, but after tonight, you will be able to get 2 extra seconds for your Squid Grid, and also you will now be able to lower a potion in round number 1's effectiveness by 2. That's big because you can basically nerf somebody's attack in the first round. That's going to lighten the blow a little bit in round number 1. All right, so I'm going to run through these pretty quick. I got to tell you guys, this bundle, over half of this is by request. I got a lot of requests today. So as you guys can see, the silver bundle didn't change a whole lot. All of these items were requests. That is the ASC, Elixir of Iron, Cadets, Nether Glyph, Razor Rune, 2 Borafine, 2 Carbitanium, and 1 of each of your waxes. That's your silver bundle. Let's go down to the red. Bio Red, Inferno, 2 of those by request. Glyph of Havoc, Infernal Ruby, Wicked Scope by request. Red, some pet skins. We've got Bionic Torso Scarlet, Mag 7, Super 8. All of your base level potions there, 1 of each of those in between the red and the gold. Gold, Glyph of Valor requested. Bio Blue requested. Infernal Sapphire requested. Bionic Torso Teal, 2 Trixies requested. Platinum, Onyx, Bionic Torso Onyx, and Vine Smoke all requested. How about a Spark bundle in between there? You got 2 blue, 2 gold, 2 silver, 2 max. That was requested. Green bundle tonight. Stellar Skins by request. Smelter, Vortalis, Bronze Torso, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Vile Smoke by request, Lunacy. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is requested. Some of you guys have them. This is probably one of the most underrated items in the game. And these are the Barnacle Bombs. This is a health swap if this goes off. And I'm just going to tell you, this was the reason, one of the reasons why Marty became so strong. This is a H20 steal. That means you can be at 80, your opponent at 100, and you detonate one of these bombs and it flip-flops. Now you're at 100, they're at 80. It is a H20 health swap. It is tremendously powerful. But Marty has nerfed it throughout time. But if you're able to get one of these off, it's a big deal. All right, let's go up top. We've got gold summon skins, mythic summon skins, both obviously by request. Glyph of Ward by request. And tonight, the most health we've ever put in a... Dow's like, it let me back in. I made a payment, kicks me out. You know, that's the way we work, Dow. We just get the money, and then we kick your ass out because you've already paid. So, welcome back. Glad, YouTube is like, hey, show me the money. See ya. All right, let's go to tonight's piece of gear because I love it. Couple things you're going to notice. First of all, it's got that sinister theme to it. And then H200, the highest gear prior to this was H150. So 200 health is pretty crazy. Crazy good. Follow it up with D120. Base 80. Armor Pen 40. And as I mentioned before, there is your halt. So that halt, you can't use it tonight. But in future Squid Grids, you're going to have 2 seconds. And we've seen people getting closer and closer to the Squid Grids. Will somebody solve it tonight? We'll see. We'll see if it's played. But you never know with a Squid Grid. So let me, one last announcement. To close out the year and get with your factions, we are not doing a Super Bomber bundle tonight. I didn't have time to add the upgrade to it. But on Wednesday night, when Mir plays Sly, we are going to roll out a Super Bomber bundle to close out the year. I've gotten requests tonight for Katas, for Geddons, for Super Bomber bundles. But we're going to wait until Wednesday night. So if you're low and you want to see the new firepower rolling out, then discuss that among your factions. And Wednesday night, we will have the Super Bomber bundle available. It is by request. It was actually requested tonight. So we'll close out the year with our bundle on Wednesday night. We're going to add that to it. So I see Animal picking up tonight's bundle. Kel, let's put the list up there because we got so many crazy things. Also, I made a little announcement about Busy Bee becoming the official art director of Play Dead Live and the Play Dead Live portal. What do you guys? You guys think I did okay with that decision? A little bit. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about Busy Bee and some of the amazing maps and logos and designs that she has been putting together? I mean, when you guys did that castle raid on Christmas night, that was Busy Bee. So our graphics have really just gotten to a whole new level. So we've created an official position, and she's amazing. All right, so tonight's bundles. We got Busy, we got Cat, we got B-Dub, Bones, Trigger, Valar, Flyrod, Dimes, Ron Jim, Moonshot, Crimson Tide, Miss, Jules, Samurai, Craven, Football, Dow, Tiny, E-Beach, The Pope, and Kel. Absolutely, B-Dub. And I'm going to tell you guys, like, I could go on and on and on, but Busy's actually created some stuff. Like, we talk several times a week, and she'll create some stuff by the book. Like, hey, Busy, I need this, this, this. And then she'll send me something. One of the coolest people to work with. She'll send something out of the blue, and it'll just be a design. And I've gotten to a point where I'm like, Busy, use your creativity, send it to me. And then she'll send me something. She's like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this for a raid? And it is so awesome having that self-starter mentality. Like, she'll just create something, send it over, and I'm already like, hey, all right, we're going to use this on this. So even the ideas turn into future designs and things that we do. So thank you so much. Appreciate all those comments. When she did the mirror, she sent it to me, and there were borders like where you had to go into it, and she said, they're gonna have to cross my border. I mean, she did. And she just put it in there. I was like, all right. So all right, it is 9 o'clock on the Swatch Watch. That's what Belle, Biv, DeVoe would say. And I'm ready to get to tonight's match. Again, as I stated, we've got the number one team in the league. If you guys don't believe me, let's look at these standings real quick so you guys can see what's up. Oh, no, don't look at that yet. Go back. All right. Here you go. Tonight's standings, we got Team Arc, who has remained hot. For a month, they have been hot. They are 2-0. Look at that point differential, 881. You can see the number 2 team right on their tail and trying to be the first team. Whoever wins tonight is going to be the first team to have 3 wins. So VOX trying to get to 3-2. Arc trying to get to 3-0. And you can see how important that match is. Wednesday night, Sly traveling to Mir. They have the exact same record. Mir trying to get to 2-2. Sly trying to get to 2-2. One of those teams is going to go to 1-3. They're going to have a big hole to dig out of. And you can see next week's schedule, we got Ark traveling to Sly. Ark's got a couple tough matches back-to-back. They go to VOX, they go to Sly. Then they'll get back at home eventually. And then next week, you got VOX traveling to Mir. Mir might be looking for a little bit of revenge as well after the last time the two of these teams played. All right. So, all right. That is the course of business. Everybody do me a favor. We're going to speed through this. So, Mist, Ron, Cat, Trigger, Valar, Jules, Jim, Dow, Rocket, E-Beach, Football, Sheila, Alex, and Busy. If all of you can do me a favor and give me your pre-match buffs, so everybody else, you guys can hold up just a second on typing, that would be greatly appreciated so our inventory specialist can jump in there. Absolutely appreciate that. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. And tonight's starting lineup, while everybody is getting all that typed in, you can see you've got Mist in there. You got Ron. You got Trigger, Rocket, Busy Bee, Dow. Got Julia, Sheila. Valar. All right, take a close look. Here tonight is everybody's starting lineup. Let's go to the VOX home field. And again, this is some of Busy's work, you guys. She wanted to upgrade this. So, and it is upgraded. VOX absolutely loves the new map. So tonight's starting lineup, we've got Team VOX is going to play at home. They're also going to activate the boss net. They're also going to have Squid Games. They have chosen Squid Games. Now we'll see whether they kill the squid or whether they play it. We'll find it out later on. And here is the lineup. So going first in the bomber position, we got Trigger. Trigger followed up across the way by Bomber Valar. We go back to Mist, the OG Ninja, going second for Team VOX, followed by Jules, both in the rover position. Kick it back over to VOX. We got Ron in the DZ, followed by Jim in the tank position. Then we go to Cat, who is in the tank position, who will be last for Team VOX, and then Dow, who will be last overall. Once again, Trigger, Valar, Mist, Julia, Ron, Jim, Cat, and Dow. Trigger, you're going first. You got 10 seconds. I'm going to ask captains. We're about 6 minutes behind schedule, so I'm going to make up for some lost time. I'm going to push you guys tonight. So Ron, Jim, all of you that are typing your moves, let me know as quick as possible whether it hits or whether or not you choose to stop it. All right, Trigger, you're up. And look at Diana C. Lady Mods, do, Lady Mods, do, Lady Mods. Diana C knows what's up. That's why she wins Superfan. You want to be a super fan? Beat that. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Trigger, going to send Boss over to Main Street. So we got Boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. She's also going to seal. E3 getting loaded to the wall. Jim says it hits. All right, let's give Trigger that seal. And an E3 Geddon is looking like black and green. Danger, Will Robinson. It looks a little tough, doesn't it? All right, let's kick it over to Game Over. Little flip, little flip, little flip. Game over. All right, Valar. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. All right, Valar is going to summon Boss. Going to eat up the boss net, and we got Boss in 1. We'll cap in 4. Gonna steal Ron's boss. Gonna move to the temple and gonna Inferno that straw man. All right, let's move her to the temple. So no move for the penalty. Seal, pet, activation, and she goes Inferno, and Mist is going to play red-blue. All right, they don't want that Inferno to be lit. All right, so Valar moving to the temple, drops the seal, plays a pet, and then goes to light up the straw man, and Mist shuts it down. Valar takes no damage because of her gear. She does have that first absorption. So let's kick it over to Mist. Mist, you're on the clock. Give you 15 seconds to get your move in. Ron was certainly speedy, did not want to see VOX go down in flames. All right, Mist is going to send a boss over. So we had a match last week where they were like, no boss is going to do anything. Well, tonight we got boss action. How about Mist playing boss in round 1? We'll technically cap in 3. She's going to slide over to the temple. No penalty for movement. Mist is also going to drop a seal. All right, so move, boss, seal, and Inferno. Jim says wait. Julia says wait. All right, so Jim playing red-blue. All right, Mist as well. Not taking any damage, but her absorption is gone as well. Let's kick it over to Jules. Jules, you're up. VOX is saying no easy temples tonight. Mist moving on over. We got Jules, Ron, Jim, Kat, and Dow. And want to give a shout out to you guys. Thanks for playing fast. You guys are moving right along. You know what? I don't have the Spectre art loaded. So tonight, I'll be having a Spectre loaded with, all right, so here you go. This big bubble right here is going to be the Spectre. I'm going to put it down here so you guys know. All right, she's going to activate Spectre. She's going to move to the temple, drop a seal. All right, so she's at the foot of the temple. Standard ammo, red gel to Strawman, and Psycho. All right, Psycho from Team VOX. Now, we're going to put some standard ammo in there. Alex is like, so many ads. Hey, brother got to eat, man. Do not skip those ads. All right, so we got... All right, so standard ammo. Inside the Spectre. 1 charge of it. Let's go to Father Ron. Father Ron, you're up. So we got 1 charge of standard ammo in the Spectre. It's all right, man. You ain't in till like round 3. You can watch another hour's worth of ads and still be good. Maybe you're in round 5. I don't know. Regardless. All right, Red Stang to Trigger's Boss. From Father Ron. Going to drop a seal. All right, Red Tang, says Ron. All right, Red Tang is worth 28, as we know. Seal, Max Spark Dow, and Flame Grenade to Strawman. You're going to DZ the portal. Sneaking over here beside you, Dow. All up in your zone. All right, so you're going to DZ portal. Send Red Stang. Drop a seal. Spark. And Dow's going to play gold blue. All right, second blue of the game. Ron taking no damage, but it does not break his seal yet. Because it still needs to resolve. All right, let's go to Gemstone. And Dow, you are slowed. Not stuck, but slowed. Jim is going to seal. Summon Rod. Move to Temple. Red Gel from the Doom. All right, so let's move Jim over. All right. Move. Seal. Summon. No activation. Gold Psycho does work. That is the second and final Psycho. So no Strawmen, but the ammo does go to the Spectre. So Spectre now has 2 standard ammos in it. And let's go over to Cat. Cat, you're up. All right, so she's going to head over to her DZ. Activate Ion on Dow. Going to spark him in place. And Inferno to the Strawman. All right, red blue from Julia. No blues remaining for Team Arc. And Dow, you are stuck there. And as an FYI, you are not in shark range. Just in case. All right, and Cat will take no damage from the red blue. So Cat in the DZ. Swapping Dow out and Inferno to Strawman. Dow, final move of the first round. All right, do we have Dow? Grizz to Cat. Going to turn to a sniper. Still Cat's ball. See, Dow's like, I don't have to move. Dang, I think you made Dow mad. Grizz to Cat. Stealing her boss. And firing at a straw man. Dow making some people use some things. All right, Ron says, wait. What you got, Ron? Ron going to use the eye ring to prevent the Grizz. And straw man hits, Ron. All right, it hits. So we've got a little bit of fire over on Arc. They got what they wanted. All right, the end of round number 1. We've got one blessing to one blessing. We've got Team VOX with 75 points from the DZ. Arc with 0. We got Arc with 5 points of fire. VOX with 0. So we got DZ, we got blessings, and we got a little fire. All right, let's go over to Trigger. Trigger round number 2. I'm going to speed it up on you guys a little bit. Not bad. It's about a 15-minute round. Let's see if we can do it again. Trigger, your move. You gotta love the Bay. The Bay is like the only battleground where teams will use all of their psychos and all of their blues in one round. So we know by the time the end gets here, it's going to be madness. And halts are out of play as well. Those are only for round number 1. But there weren't a whole lot of potions used anyway. That's what's so cool about halt. Halt to sort of reimagine the game as well. All right, a little bit of pet repel from Trigger. We got a second. This is going to be a red stang. This one's worth a little bit more. This potentially could be 39. Thank you, Jim, being quick on that. F4 Terminator to the wall. Trigger scaling down the grenade a little bit. Green block. And 50% of a blue, Trigger. All right, all good. So we got Pet Repel, Stang, F4 Terminator. Let's go over to Valar. Valar, your move. Raz to Mist. Then Fear Smoke and F4 Carnage to the wall. Ron says, wait, what you got, Ron? All right, so Raz going to hit Mist, going to break her seal. Valar going to play Fear Smoke, going to move her out. No one moves into it. Remember, that's only at the end of round. And Valar playing F4 Carnage, and Mist is going to evoke it. It's going to cut that damage in half. So it's going to be equivalent to an Enrage. All right, but she's throwing a Carnage. And we know how strong Carnages are. So we've seen 3 different grenade combinations so far. But it's just an Enrage. We get and it's because it has been cut in half. Carnage going to get you 2.5 blocks. 50% green, Valar. Valar bringing the heat. Let's go over to Mist. Mist. You've been moved out. Now it's your turn. We got Mist, Julia, Ron, Jim, Cat, and Dow. All right, Mist is going to Unholy the Fear Smoke. Going to put her back in the temple. Going to send Stang to Trigger's boss. Could be 35. We got a 28, a 39, and a 35. So Unholy Smoke, Stang to Trigger's boss, and an Aqua to the Straw Man. Aqua hits, putting out that first fire. All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, your move from the foot of the temple. All right, Julia's going to go red Stang to her boss. And I did not put Julia's boss on the map. My apologies. Julia's boss was played in 1. I did not put it on the map. Would cap in 3. But it is typed up there. So she's going to play red Stang to her own boss. Could be 39, potentially. Fear Smoke to Mist. And standard ammo red gel to Strawman. I'm going to set him back on fire. All right. So we got a red Stang. We have moved Mist out again. And we set the fire back up. All right, let's go from Julia to Ron. Father Ron in the DZ. That is correct. It's a good challenge. Julia, because you are not in the temple, fear smoke. Do you want the fear smoke? Actually, you get the fear smoke. Well, I'll do this. Julia, do you want the fear smoke or do you want the straw man? All right, so no straw man attack. Let's take the fire off. And now let's go to Ron. Ron, your move. It's a good challenge. All right, Ron is going to summon Rod from the other DZ. Pet Repel. And Flame Grenade to his straw man. All right, he's playing Pet Repel, and a Flame Grenade. We got Ron, Jim, Cat, and Dow. Jim, hits or stop? All right, hits. Father Ron, lighten up the other straw man. All right, we got a little fire working over here. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. Gemstone, your move. At the start of your turn, Rod goes over, steals that green block. So it is officially gone. VOX up by about a half a blue block right now. Got Jim, Cat, and Dow. And Dow, you do have movement. And you are immune to stuns the rest of the game. Not slows, but stuns. All right, Jim's going to move into the stairs of the temple, so Jim is occupying the temple. He's going to play Seal and Thrill. Going to go Aqua to the Flame and K9 to the wall. All right, Aqua Grenade hits, puts out the fire. K9 hits the wall. Gets you about, it's a red K9. Gets you about half that blue wall, Jim. So the walls are exactly even. 50 blue, 50 blue. All right, let's go over to Cat and then Dow. Cat, your final move of the second round. Gold Stang over to Gold Stang to Trigger's Boss and Inferno to Strawman. All right, let's put that Gold Stang up there. It is completely surrounded. Could be worth 43. So a nice little meeting up there. And Inferno to Strawman. All right, let's go to Dow. Dow, final move of the second round. All right, Dow's going to Sly Smoke to their DZ. Summon Dune to put out the fire. All right. Dune cannot put out the fire, Dow, because it's the first flame. The first flame can only be put out by an attack. Dune can put out a fire, just cannot put out the first flame. All right. So, yeah, you can't do that either. All right, Dow, pick a target for Dune. You had 2 chances to get it right. You got them right. You got them wrong both times. So, a pet cannot start a fire nor put a fire out. So at this point, pick a target for Dune. We're going to move on. So, Ron, you've got a blue gel going to extinguish the flame, and then Dow's playing a pet on a person because I'm not going to withdraw the pet. All right, we're not randomly picking pets at this point. You got to know what activates a straw man. This is our 7th match of the season. So Ron, does the blue gel hit? All right, blue gel hits. Dow, pick a target for Dune. All right, going to hit missed. Missed, you're taking damage. I'm going to take you down to 90%. At the end of the round, we've got 1 blessing for Team Arc. No blessings for VOX. DZ points, 25 for Team VOX, 0 for Arc. And the fire is 0 to 0. All right, we're moving on to round number 3. Let me get your substitutes in. Who do we got coming in for both teams? Give me your subs, everybody. All right, Busy coming in for Valar. Valar moving out of the temple. Busy moving up. Sheila coming in as an extra rover. Rocket coming in for Mist. Deacon coming in as an extra bomber. All right, let me get the order set up here. All right, looks like we're going to have Trigger, followed by Busy, then Rocket, then Julia, then Ron, then Jim, Kat, Dow, Eric, and Sheila. Again, Trigger, Busy, Rocket, Julia, Ron, Jim, Kat, Dow, Eric, and Sheila. Trigger. Start us out round number 3. Round number 3, everybody. At the start of round number 3, Ron, are we going to activate the squid games? Or are we going to kill the squid? They are going to play squid games. Obviously, it's not going to be Trigger playing squid games, but at some point this round, VOX will be playing the squid game, which means, Arc, you will get to play Shell Shocked by yourself. That could be an extra item, could be a death, but you'll be playing that in round 4. All right, so let's kick it off here. We got Trigger playing Stasis to Busy. Gonna steal Jim's boss. And F5 Kata loaded to the wall. Team Arc. Anything for any of that? We'll cap her boss after all that goes through. All right, it all hits. All right, so we've got Team VOX just capped 4 Stang or Tang combinations. That means Main Street is empty. And if you're keeping score, they just got 28, 39, 35, and 43, plus a flag. So Team VOX with the first flag of the night. And we got F5 Kata loaded to the wall. That's a 50 blue. F5 Kata, Trigger, pulling the trigger. Takes the 50 blue out, takes a full blue block, and 50% of the next blue. $28, $39, $35, and $43. All right, let's go over to Valar. I'm sorry, let's go over to Busy. We got Busy and then Rocket. All right, Busy and Stasis. Heading over to the temple with Jim. Busy going to turn into a sniper and take Rocket's boss. Very well played, Busy. She's going to drop a seal. And how about a S6 Cataclysm? Busy's like, you throw a 5, I'm going to throw a 6. Gold blue from Trigger. Second blue of the game for Team VOX. They got 1 remaining. Busy was pulling out the heat there. She knew they had the blue. She wanted to get it off the board. It's only 1 blue remaining in the whole game. All right. After Busy, let's go over to Rocket. At the start of Rocket's turn, Miss Boss Cap, second flag of the game for Team VOX. 2 flags to 0. All right, Rocket playing Rod. Going to turn into a tank. Going to drop Seal. And I see some F5 Kata. It hits. We saw F5 Kata just a minute ago. So we know that is 50 blue remaining. It's gone. And she's taking down a red too. All right. Let's go over to Julia. Julia, start of your turn. Villar's boss fizzles out. Your boss caps. You also get 39. BossNet is gone, and Julia is capping the first flag of the night for Team Arc. They're now one flag behind. Game just got close. You're never out of it, as long as you guys play hard start to finish. All right, Julia's going to head on over to Main Street. All right, Julia going to Main Street in 3. Cap in 5. And no, she cannot be pulled off of Main Street into Squid Games. Just in case you're wondering. She can't be taken off Main Street into the portal. She can't be taken off Main Street into a game. She's engaged with the chest. So Julia on Main Street in 3 would cap in 5. Ron, your move. All right, start of Ron's turn. Rod goes over and takes that red block. And Ron is going to steal a boat as the messenger of the Lord. 2 turns. First turn will damage. Second turn will rebuild. Team Arc, Ron's going to take out 1 red block. Does it hit? Got Julia going for Chess Master and Ron going for Captain Ron. It does hit. All right, so Father Ron taking out a red block. And then that boat redirects. It's going up toward the Arc Bay. And it will rebuild a block next turn. All right, Gemstone. Jim, you have K9 out. Do you want to leave K9 out to hit the wall? All right. She's going to go Pet Repel. Going to leave K9. K9 is going to finish that blue block. And she's going to go Red Gel to the Straw Man. Going to light it up. Pet Repel, K9 hits, and Straw Man. Let's go from Jim over to Cat. All right, going to take Dow into Squid Games. All right, got a little squid action happening here. So Dow, you know the way this works. You're going to get extra seconds, so you'll have 16 seconds total. And I'm going to give you 4 items. You look at the map. Now remember, you got to type those 4 numbers before this map pops back up on my screen. So I suggest looking at it. You're going to have 2 to 3 seconds per item. And if you're ready to hear your 4 items, give me a 999. And remember, all I want is 4 numbers typed. If you get nervous, you type 5, you type something backward, whatever, you die. All right. You need to find a seahorse, a pipe, like a smoking pipe, a squid, and a chair. All right, again, a seahorse, a smoking pipe, a squid, and a chair. We're taking you to your map. Remember, when this map pops back on my screen, it is over. Here you go. I'm going to reset the timer because the timer is already set. Go. You've got 13 seconds. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 1 second. All right, here we go. We're going back. Did he make it? No, Dow, the timer has elapsed. He did not make it under the timer. He had a full 16 seconds to get it done. 1652. And I will say, Dow, you are the first person to get it correct, but not in the amount of time. Seahorse, pipe, squid, and a chair. Getting closer. If that would have been home team, He would have gotten it. All right, Team VOX. Cat, if you're ready, give me a 999. All right. Your timer will be up, so once I go to your screen, I'll take the timer off and go back, and that'll be your extra second as well. You'll have 21 seconds. So, Kat, you're actually looking for a squid, a key, a pine cone, and a wax-sealed envelope. Again, a squid, a key, a pine cone, and a wax-sealed envelope. You're going to have 21 seconds to get this. Good luck. We'll reset the timer for Kat. All right, you have 20 seconds, Kat. You got 15. 10 seconds. 5. All right, we're going to the map. Did she get it? No, the map is up. Oh, Cat with 21 seconds. Now we're in overtime. She says 2, 3, 4, 1. Was that correct? And it actually was not. The correct answer was 2, 5, 4, and 1. So either way, she still would not have gotten it right. Dal needed more time. You know what? That second piece of Hulk gear might have made the difference for Dal. So both teams dying, Cat and Dal. We are even Steven on the Squid Game. One death for Ark. One death for VOX. All right. Great job. You guys can see it's getting closer and closer. All right. That is Cat's move. Dal, back from the dead. Your move. Buffs remain. All right. Dal going to send Boss over to their chest. Dal making a big move there. Boss. Over here. Boss in 3 will cap in 5. Going to drop some pet repel. And he's sending a little bit more red over to the straw man. They lit up the second straw man. All right, let's go to the Deacon. Deacon, your move. A little quick there, Sheila. Oh, yeah. Your move, Eric. All right, he's going to drop a seal. Boss to their chest. Boston 3 with cap in 5. So we got Julia on Main Street, Dow on one chest, Eric's boss on the other chest. And it hits. Deacon taking down the wall. First wall of the night is eradicated. Good job to the Deacon. Deacon's like, I don't go halfway on the walls. When I hit a wall, I take the whole dang thing down. VOX getting the first wall of the night. Got VOX with one wall, one kill, and 2 flags. Arc, 1 flag, 1 kill. VOX has got a lot of tangs. Arc has control of the temple. VOX has the DZ. We got a good one, everybody. Let's go to Sheila. Sheila, you're up. Summon Blaze to Strawman. Move to their DZ and a max seal. All right, Sheila moving down to lock the DZ. Moon says, I wonder if someone goes to the website if they would quit coming around. Well, maybe if you went to the website, you'd start coming around. All right, sorry. That was tacky. That was tacky. All right, Sheila. Summon Blaze to Strawman. Move to DZ and max seal. Ron says it all hits. All right, Summon Blaze, Strawman, Max Seal, Sheila Beasley. That is the end of the round. That was a good one. You guys have to like the strategy, and it is completely ad hoc. Like, the moves right now are amazing, how you do things to combat somebody else's. So at the end of a round, we've got Arc getting a 3rd blessing. This time, the DZ is even, 0-0. And the Flame, 5, 10, 20. Arc with 20 points off the Flame. Arc now has 25 off the Flame. And we're going to move. That was not a dad joke. A dad joke would have been, I don't even know dad jokes because I'm not even a dad. All right. Let's go to round number 4. Trigger. Kick us off in round number 4. And remember, this round, the players from Arc will play Shell Shocked. All right, Trigger is going to go Orcus to Julia. Orcus is going to break her seal. It's going to put out one of the flames. And S6 Kata loaded to the wall. All right, brand new wall. S6 Kata. The first wall was the strongest, by the way. Black, green, green. $25 blue. So 75 blue remaining. Trigger, mowing it down. How you feeling now? All right, Trigger doing some serious wall work. So Orcus hits Jules, breaks her seal, also puts out one of the flames. S6 Kata loaded. Let's go over to Busy Bee. Now, Busy Bee, this is important. At the start of your turn, you're going to give me two numbers. Hold on. Busy Bee, can you delete that? I mean, you might die. So you can't do all that stuff yet because you don't know what's going to happen with Shell Shocked. Shell Shock could change your entire move. You might get a blue. You might get some blocks. You might get Psycho. You might get fried. Give me two numbers. This is a little strategy to Squid Games too, because you're really forcing one team to play by themselves. Busy picking 1 and 9. A squid for Busy. Busy. If the second one is a squid, you die. Oh, no, Busy, no. She doubled up on the squids. She went corner to corner. No, no, no. And I'll show you guys the rest of the grid. There was a blue. There was a block. There was an owl. Another blue. Another block. And another owl. Busy Bee dying from the squid. A second killing blow. Now, if there is good news, you no longer have stasis. VOX does get the kill. You do have to res and restore. And the Squid Game is over. So that was tough. All right. Now you get your turn. That was a tough shot. That is the first official double squid in a match. Arc was just starting to get their rhythm too. You could see They kind of got the map the way they wanted it, and then bam, Squid Games turns it around. Now you got to focus on something a little different. Busy's like, now I'm going to kill that damn wall. All right, summon Roxy. And standard ammo red gel. Ron, she's going to go double flame spread. Ron, you with us? Does it hit? Does it stop? Ron says wait. All right, prevention from the deacon. What are we preventing? The pet or the shot? All right, shot. Busy. Still spreading the straw man. Down 1. All right, let's go from Busy over to Rocket. Start of Rocket's turn. Rod takes a blue block. All right, Rocket going to play Pet Repel. Going to send Ace over, put out one of the flames, and an S6 Nebula to the wall. All right, hits. One of the flames is extinguished. S6 Nebula is going to go blue block, double blue for Rocket. They're down into the red again. All right, let's go from Rocket over to Jules. Jules capping the flag. Skip Jules, go over to Father Ron. Ron, start of your move. You're going to rebuild a blue block. And now it's your turn, Ron. We got Ron, Jim, Kat, Deacon, and Sheila, and then we're at halftime, everybody. All right, Ron is going to play Orcus to Busy and Marlin to Strawman. It hits. All right, Orcus. Busy, you're taking 10%. you're still in great shape. You're at 90%. Orca's going to put out one of the flames. And the grenade is going to put out the other one. Double extinguish for Father Ron. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Jim, you got K9 out. You want to leave K9 out. That block was rebuilt. Let me know if K9 hits or you want to make a change. We got Jim, Cat, Dal, Deacon, and Sheila. Going to be a fast-moving second half because not a lot of blues and psychos remaining. All right, Jim, going to throw a max seal over to Julia. Going to get rid of K9. And you can't blaze the straw man because it's not lit. So, Jim, pick a different target for blaze. And the M7 Ron, they're going to M7 cat of the wall. All right, going to blaze cat, going to break her seal. All right, Ron's going to prevent it. No cat to the wall. Let's go to cat. Cat, Dal, Deacon, and Shaman. Ringo to Busy, Seal and Thrill, and Inferno to Strawman. All right, we're going to take Busy down to 80. And remember, if you do prevent a Ringo, it prevents the damage, does not prevent the die roll. So Ringo to Busy, Seal and Thrill, and then Inferno to Strawman. They hit. All right, so Inferno, we're going to light it up for Vox. And let's get a Ringo roll. Cat, give me two numbers between 1 and 10. Seven and 9. It is a 5. Cat not stealing a ring. A little bit of a gamble there. Did not pay off. All right, let's go over to Dal. Dal, your move. Dow going to send Red Stang over to his own boss. Could be worth 39. Blue Gel to Strawman and a max seal over to Julia. Julia's already sealed, so the max seal has no effect. And Blue Gel to the Strawman does extinguish the flame. All right, let's go from Dow over to Deacon. Got Deacon and Sheila, and then we're halftime, everybody. Blue Spark, M7, Carnage, Ignite to the wall. Oh, heck. Deacon going out in a blaze of fury. Jim says, wait, just hold on a second. Pump the brakes there. Gonna send that over to their wall, Ron. How about Deacon coming up with a big Blue Spark M7 Carnage with Ignite, strongest grenade in the game. And Jim says, let's send that over to our wall. Rocket going to prevent it. All right, so they got the big grenade out. Legendary used by Jim. Rocket going to prevent it and use that cooldown. A lot of important stuff just happened. All right, let's go over to the Shaman. Sheila, finish us off in the first half, please. All right. Again, Team Arc, this is the third time tonight. You guys are usually pretty strong on the strawman strategies, but tonight's been a little off. You can't play the pet hits first and the strawman is not lit. So Sheila, pick a different target for Roxy. The pet repel will happen. And Ron, they are firing at the straw man. So a reminder to all players, the straw man has to be lit before a pet can spread it. So Sheila hitting the straw man with her shot, and Sheila, I need a different target for Roxy. All right, going to break Cat's seal. All right, still got a seal break out of it. So at the end of the round, we've got 0-0 for the DZ. We've got Team Arc getting another blessing. Could be big, right? We also got Arc getting another 5 points. Little by little. All right, we're going to go to second half, everybody. It's a good game. Very good game. Take a deep breath. It's anybody's game at this point. There's going to be some big moves that are going to come up. And give me your substitutes for the second half. So who's coming in, who's going out? All right. Ray, are you here? All right. I'll go ahead and get these subs. Alex coming in for Busy. Great job, Busy, holding down the temple. Pope coming in. Sheila staying. Ron and Dow had the same buffs, so I'm just going to move the player and leave their buffs on them. Cat going back to the tank position. There you go, Dow. We got football coming in for Deacon. Jim going back over to the tank position. Portal is closed. All right, Ron stays in the DZ. Trigger should be good. Rocket's good. Cat's good. Those players are good. Got Pope, Julia, Alex. All right, so we should be good. All right, so let me give you the order. We've got Trigger. Then the Pope. Rocket. Julia. Ron. Jim. Cat. Dow. Football. And Sheila. Again, Trigger. The Pope. Rocket. Julia. Ron, Jim, Kat, Dow, Football, and Sheila. It's as these games always are between these teams, it is very close. So let's block Kasabisky, Miss Jipwhat something. I'm not sure what your name is, but we're going to go ahead and hide you like your other 50 Russian counterparts that we've hid so far. And let's have some fun in the second half. We're making great time. I'm going to ask players to keep playing fast. Trigger, start us out in the second half, please. Mask of Malice is going to make the Pope Alex the Medic again. You got to love when they do that. Sorry, Alex. I know you don't love it, but you know, he's like, hey, I know how to play a medic. I've been doing it half my life. M7 Carnage loaded with Ignite and Red Nolan. All right, Trigger bringing out the pet. Got Red Nolan out. Trigger's like, you know what? When you were in VOX, you were ATM. You're going back to ATM. All right, it's a big grenade coming in. And Pope is no longer the Pope. Team Arc. Jim says, wait, she's got something up her sleeve for this one. All right, Alex going to bring out the Glacier. Talk a little trash along the way, too. Like, take that away from me. We see you. All right. So he can freeze the grenade, reducing the damage by 50%, which is nice. So very, very nice move there. It certainly makes the carnage less of a carnage. Well done, Alex, and well done, Trigger. Trigger putting the handcuffs on. So now instead of a complete, absolute reckoning of the wall, Trigger with the red block. And 50% red. She was going to get 3 blocks. But ATM, very nice play with the Cosmic. All right. With that being said, let's kick it over to ATM. Alex, your move. All right. Pope moving to the temple. He's going to blaze the fire, red gel, and drop a seal smoke. Now that's what I'm talking about. Alex straight up went fire starter. Boom, straw man. Boom, another straw man. Double straw for y'all. All right. Let's go from Pope over to Rocket. Rocket been throwing some heat. We got Rocket and we got Jules will cap. All right, Rocket's going to head over to the temple. Going to bring Nolan out. Got another Nolan in play. Trigger has one, Rocket has one. And Aqua to one of the straw men, putting out one of the flames. Temple, Aqua, and a Nolan. All right, let's go over to Julia. On Julia's turn, her turn is capping. So Julia takes Main Street, and flags are now even at 2-2. All right. Yeah, you have Nolan's out. What's the challenge? What are you challenging? No, she didn't summon anything last round. They were both this round. Trigger summoned Red Nolan at the start of the round, and Rocket just summoned. All right, moving on. Let's go to Ron. Yeah, there was no summon in round 4 of Nolan. No. All right. All right, Ron's going to summon Dune to Strawman and a Marlin. All right, Ron going for both flames. Jim, he's going to use Doom to put out one flame and Marlin to put out the first flame. Well, these Strawmen really became a game within the game, did they not? I mean, it's wild to see this back and forth. Kind of jockeying for position. All right, they both hit. VOX successful again, putting out both the fires. Ron doing what he does. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. Gemstone, your move. Got Jim, Cat, Dow, Football, and Sheila. All right, Red Blitz. Triggers Nolan. Will also break her seal. Going to move over to the temple. Going to be on the stairs right behind Rocket. Going to send Vines over to Ron. Going to break his seal. And S6 Carnage loaded to the wall. Jim bringing out the big stuff here. All right. Cat going to use tank page 1 on the Carnage. So Red Blitz and Nolan moves to the temple. Vines on Ron. Ron also going to knock you down to 90%. And you do have the air over your head. And the Carnage is shut down by Ron. All right. Let's go from Jim over to Cat. Cat, Dow, Football, and Sheila. All right, Cat's going to send Stasis over to Sheila. Not sure what the Maya is, but F5 Kata loaded to the wall. F5 Kata is going to hit. $50 red gone. Full block gone. All right. Let's go over to Dow. Dow, your move. VOX working on their second full wall. Dow, start of your move. Your boss caps. You also get a 39-point red stang. And Ark is now taking a flag lead. 3 flags to 2. Sorry, Ron. Capped on his turn as well. 3 flags to 3. Flags are now even 3 to 3. Both Dow and Ron capped this round. All right, Dow's going to cap Main Street. All right, Dow capping in 5 would cap at the end of the game. And you know what? That is correct. That's Eric's boss. It's Eric's. I had Eric under your name, Ron. So, moving on. All right, after Dow's move, we go to football. And on football's turn, Eric's boss caps. That is the 3rd flag. All right, football, your turn. Football caps Eric's boss. No worries. Yeah, I wrote Eric's name down under Ron, so that's why I capped it. All right, football going to turn into father football. Going to send boss over to their chest. Football playing boss in 5 would cap in 7 at the end of the game. S6 Nebula to the wall, taking down the wall. Second wall for Team VOX. All right, Father Football also dropping a seal. S6 Nebula loaded, takes down that one block. All right. Sheila. Finish out round number 5. Sheila, you can't play boss to their flag unless you deal with stasis. So I'll let you delete that, rethink it. All right. Sheila is going to melee attack stasis. And summon boss. Ron is going to play Gold Ellie. Or Trigger is playing Gold Ellie. Team Arc. Any response to Gold Ellie? Hits. All right. Sheila goes to stab stasis. Ron plays Gold Ellie. He's going to hit Sheila, prevent her melee attack. It's also going to break her seal. Wait. Hold on. No. Pet Repel is going to repel Gold Ellie. So Sheila goes to stab. Stasis. Ron plays Gold Ellie. Gold Ellie is going to hit the Pet Repel. which is going to allow Sheila to stab Stasis, which is also going to allow her to play boss as well. All right. And football playing the prevention. Okay, back it up. Sheila has Stasis. She stabs Stasis. Ron plays Ellie to get rid of the pet repel. After the pet repel breaks, Sheila's stab goes through. Football Master uses prevention to keep the stasis there and to prevent the damaging attack. Burning his prevention on the attack nonetheless. And that is the end of the round. End of the round. One blessing for Arc. One blessing for VOX. All right, let's go to round 6. Round 6, we'll start it out with Trigger. At the end of that round, we had the DZ 25-25. Flames 0. And we gave out the blessings. All right, captains and teams, you guys can do me a favor. Can we hit the gas a little bit? Like the moves have gotten super slow the last 45 minutes. So if you guys can push your teams, get your moves in. We're in round number 6. We always hit that debate block in round number 5 where we discuss moves quite a bit. Give Trigger 5 more seconds. All right, Seal and Thrill, Regular Rage, Cata loaded Bane to their wall. Seal and Thrill, Regular Rage, Cata loaded, and a Bane. All right, looks like it hits. All right, we're going to rebuild. Green block. And trigger. Wall number 3. Black block. She's throwing the Cataclysm. And we give you 50 green. Just a little bit of rage on there. She had a rage and also the thrill from the Seal and Thrill. Let's move it over to ATM. Arc Smoke, Red Blitz to Gina's Nolan, S6 Nebula to the wall. Red Blitz taking out Nolan. The red breaking the seal. You are at the temple, Jim. You just can't get in because Gina's there. S6 Nebula loaded to the wall. Green block, blue block. And the dude's throwing an S8. Taking down that blue block. Green and double blue for the medic with the S8 Nebula. All right, let's go from the Pope over to Rocket. Rocket's still in the temple with no Nolan. Got Rocket. Julia. All right, we're going to give Rocket a 10% nerf on her attack. I need you guys to speed these moves up. They're taking far too long the last round. In 5 seconds, we're going to nerf it another 10%. Red Curtis to the wall. Fear of Smoke and Magic Mike. Red Curtis going to take the green block down to 10%. Going to fear smoke Alex out of the temple. And going to Magic Mike their wall. It's going to put about half of that blue back up. All right, let's go from Rocket over to Julia. Julia, you are back on the grid. You get a move. Give Julia about 5 more seconds, and then we'll go to Ron. All right, Julia's going to summon Gold Nolan. She's going to move into the temple. Temple is vacated by Alex. So she gets Alex's spot. All right. Let's back this out. All right, so we're going to start out with she can't move inside the temple. She can move to the stairs of the temple. She's going to unholy Alex's fear smoke, which puts him back in the temple. So she can't occupy his spot. All right, summon Gold Nolan. Move within range of the temple. And S6 Carnage to the wall. Actually, this is what we're going to do, okay? You can't move to the steps of the temple because that's not where Alex was. So we're going to move Julia here, where Alex was. Drop the fear smoke because her intent was to put him back in the temple. So if you move to the temple, Julia, you go inside the temple. Obviously, you can't play the fear smoke. Or, I'm sorry, the unholy smoke. All right, so we move Julia to where Alex was. Drop the unholy. Puts him back in the temple. S6 Carnage loaded to the wall with Gold Nolan. Blue block. Blue block. And a red block. She's throwing the best grenade in the game. Julia with the heat on a tough wall. Double blue. And also a full red block. All right, let's go over to Ron. Ron, your move. All right, Ron's going to blitz the Gold Nolan. Send Torment over to Jim. And Inferno Grenade to the Straw Man. All right, Sheila's going to eclipse Nolan. And I would like to take a moment and send my condolences out to Moonshot. Apparently, I had a 2-point victory over Moon after Dak Prescott scored 40, which will send me into the first ever Fantasy Football Play Dead Live Championship against Ocean Man next week. Me and Ocean Man, one person will take home the first ever Play Dead Live Championship, and one person will go home. There's a box of Play Dead Live goodies on the line. So, good luck to Ocean Man. And Jason, great match. I certainly got lucky, which is why we should do double elimination. All right, let's get back to the match. So Sheila is going to eclipse. Hey, we've already established next season we're going to do double elimination. So we're not going to have that conversation here. I think we've already kind of made that point. All right, let's get back to the match, everybody. We've got all right, I think everything else is good, and Nolan stays in play. So great job, Sheila. Let's go from Father Ron over to Jim. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, let's get your move in, Jim. We're waiting on you. You're up next. Mythic Azar. And I'm assuming Ron's grenade hit. Let's give Ron his flame. All right, we'll give a flame over to Team VOX. All right, Jim going with Mythic Azar. She's going to get rid of the Torment, obviously. We don't want that Torment floating around. And F5 Bloodlust. F5 Bloodlust Carnage to the wall. It's going to be another nice hit with the Rage. All right. F5 Bloodlust with Mythic Azar. That is equivalent to an S9, which does not even exist. Ron, you're going to lose your challenge. I've been waiting to lose a challenge. You played the smoke. The smoke has not resolved. You just played it the previous turn. She has a response to the Torment smoke. She's not removing it. All right. Red block, red block. Red block. It's an S9 Carnage. Jim waiting to throw the heat after the cooldowns had been used. Let's rebuild it. Biggest shot of the night against the strongest wall of the night as well. Arc with her first block. All right, let's go from Jim over to Cat. That was you guys think about that for moves of the year. Jim just Unholy to Torment, the only round that could have been done, because if she doesn't Unholy it, it resolves. A Mythic Azar and an F5 Bloodlust. So she gets the Mythic Azar Rage, she gets the F5, and she gets the Bloodlust, and she threw the best grenade in the game. So I know that sometimes those things get missed, but that's a hell of a shot right there. And had it not been against one of the strongest walls in the game, she might have taken a whole wall down. Going to go Gold Blaze to Strawman. Trixie to Nolan and Azar. All right, Gold Blaze to Strawman, Trixie to Nolan and Azar. Jim. Hits. Trixie taking out double pets. All right, let's go to Dow. We skipped Dow. Let's go to football. Speaking of football, what do you guys think about the championship match next week? You guys think Ocean Man is going to take it down? He's been strong all season. Leave your chat. And we'd like to get a lot of you guys involved in our tournament next season. It's been a lot of fun this year. Red Stang over to Football's Boss. Thrill Smoke. M7 Terminator loaded with a lot. Ignite. Blue Spark. All right, Alex is going to redirect half of that. All right, half of it's going to come over, break that seal. He's like thanking everybody for that ability. All right, so we're going to send the other half. Equivalent to about a Fury 4 Terminator and taking down double green for the Football Master. All right, Shaman Sheila, your final move of the game. All right. Sheila heading over to the DZ so she can gas blast the Messenger of the Lord. Ron, you're at 80 from the Vines. And we're going to say it hits. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Going to use the final blue of the game. From Ron. That means we've got a Julia, you have the Spectre is going to burst. You got a Carnage. You've got a Gas Blast, or you've got 2 standard ammos. You can't add gels to them, but you can have the impact of 2 standard ammos hit or the impact of the 2 grenades hit. Sheila forcing the Spectre. All right, so she's going to send the 2 grenades over to the wall. No juice on them. Black, green, and green. Double grenade, you get the impact of that. No rage on it, but it's 2 grenades hitting. So, good stuff. All right, that is the end of the round. Sheila, good move over there. Way to force to play. Ron wanted to keep the DZ. DZ is 0-0, but instead, Sheila actually gets some other points on it. All right, that is the end of the round. End of the round. Rocket getting a 3rd ring for VOX. Arc getting their 6th ring. Sheila heading over to the sidelines. Which means we're going to get Villar back into the starting lineup. We're going to send Football Master out. Good job to Football Master. We're going to put Mist back in the rover position. We got Ron in the defender. We're going to take Rocket out of the game. Jim will stay at the foot of the stairs. Pope heading out of the game as well. All right, we got Villar, Julia, Dow, Jim, Ron, Mist, Cat, and Trigger. All right, final move of the night, Trigger. You're on the clock. We give you 10 seconds. And again, if you guys have any cooldowns, if you have any preventions, go ahead and type them. This is the final round, speed round. Each player gets one additional turn. Red Blaze to Strawman. And captains, just let me know if they hit or you got anything for it or if they don't. Red Blaze to Strawman, Carnage loaded to the wall. Hits, Strawman is expanding to the third flame. Carnage. Blue block. And we'll give you 25% of the next blue. I got you at 75 blue, Trigger. No juice on it. Let's go over to Villar. Villar, your final move of the night. All right, can summon Red Omega to Cat. Arc Smoke, Ignite, M7 Carnage. Mist is going to intervene that grenade. Is that your target? All right, Mist is going to stop the grenade. All right, and Villar, you know that is a two-turn pet. So Villar's pet, Omega, does hit Cat. Unfortunately, it's not going to hit the wall because this is the final round. But Cat is taking a little bit of damage there from the Omega. Take her down to 91%. All right, let's go from Villar over to Mist. I do like Omega in a mid-round type of environment. It's a good pet, especially if it's upgraded. Mist is going to go Red Blaze to Strawman. Blue Spark M7 getting loaded to the wall with Ignite. It hits. All right, Mist spreading the flame one more time over to the other side. She's throwing at the wall. It's going to be a nice hit on the wall. Geddon's a nice grenade, number 3 in rank. An equivalent of an S8 total. Blue block. Blue block. That was 75 blue, 75 blue. And Mist, we're going to give you 50% of that red. Mist down in the red zone. 50% of the red block. Still there in wall number 3. Jules, your move. We got Jules, Ron, Jim, Cat, and Dow. First faction war back from the Christmas holiday. Got Arc traveling into a hostile VOX environment. Good game by both teams. Jules going to move over to the temple. Arc smoke. Dune to one of the straw men. Putting out that flame. Good move. Arc Spark, M7 Ignite, Bloodlust Carnage. Yeah, this was an easier wall. Blue block, blue block, blue block. How about Jules taking down 50% of that red block? Hold on. Hold on. Second wall was the easiest wall of the night, too. All right, let's go over to Father Ron. Father Ron, your move. Ron, Jim, Cat, and Dow. Does Arc have enough gas left in the tank at the end? VOX got out to a big lead. Arc closing the gap here at the end. Ron going to blaze that straw man. Oh my, oh my. Father Ron going Arc Smoke S8 Cata with Ignite. Ron saving the heat. It hits. Little stronger Ron, but still. Taking down that 50 red. Taking down another red. And another 50 red. 2 full blocks for Father Ron on a tough wall. Let's go over to Gemstone. That's a nice shot at the end of the game, Ron. And I got your health down to 70%. Ten more from the vines for Father Ron. All right, Jim getting rid of another flame. Yeah, you must be on some serious lag, Dow, because I moved his avatar like a minute ago. Dune to Strawman. Ignite F4 Cataron. F4 Cataclysm with Ignite. Jim finishing at a half block. Also, another block and 25% of the next block. This is wall number 2, so still 75% red remaining. Cat, your final move of the night. We got Cat and we got Dow finishing up the game. Silver Spark, Gold Bane to their wall. Thrill Smoke, M7, Carnage loaded to the wall. All right, Gold Bane putting 25% of the red back. Also adding 25% of the next red block. So Cat rebuilds what was gone, and now they got 25% of a red remaining. Thrill Smoke, Carnage loaded. Take it down to final 2 blocks for Cat. That is the 3rd complete wall for Team VOX. Question is, can Arc match them? All right. Dow, your move. It is. You know, Jim, I don't disagree. It's tough when you have 2 weeks off, but it's also tough when I schedule events during the holidays and people are like, that's a lot of events. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I can schedule different days, different times, but then when we do take time off, we get it from both ways. So I get it. All right, Dow from the flag caps the final flag of the game. And at the end of the match, Football caps and also gets another $28 as well. All right, at the end of the round, we've got Arc with their 7th blessing of the night. Dow capping the flag. After he caps, he goes back to the DZ, giving him another 25 points. So we'll see. We'll see if the 25 points play into it. But he does teleport back to his area. We'll check out the Flames. So VOX able to get 20 points in Flames. All right, let's get the final blessings in play. So VOX has 3 full walls and black, green, and green. Arc getting 7. So let's count those down. We're going to give them the 3 red. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So a second full wall, and certainly looks like VOX was pretty strong tonight. I'm going to get the exact totals. You guys wish each other a good game, and let me get the exact numbers, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, I am back, and I got to tell you, the bullseye's always going to be on Ark. We know this. Like the season, the way they closed out the season, the way they got out of the gates this week. When you win, you're going to get everybody's best game. And tonight, I got to tell you, VOX played a strong game from start to finish. One of the better games I've seen them play. Super focused. And tonight, VOX really had it going. Ark, the Squid Game was tough. The Squid Game really, in my mind, flipped the script a little bit and got Ark off of their straw man strategy, some of the other things that they do. So here's the final numbers. As you guys imagine, VOX did pull away a little bit at the end. The Walls, 925 to 650. Ark made a strong run at the end, but VOX kind of got a little bit of an early lead and then shuffled fairly well. Flags, I thought Ark did a great job of getting back into the flag game. Not being able to get the one flag on from the stasis hurt a little bit. Flags were even, though. Anytime you can go on the road and you can get even flags, that shows that you've kind of got that part of the game working. Flags were 600 to 600. Here's the interesting thing with the Squid Games is when you get those killing blows, both teams die from Squid Games. Remember, the first death is 200. The second death is 250. So not only was it tough that Busy Bee died from shell-shocked, it was the second death, which was 250 instead of 200. So, a little bit extra there. Tangs, VOX did a good job with Tangs, 173 to 78. The DZ, that one move with Cat was a 75-point play. She says her Ion always causes trouble. Nah, I wouldn't break your arm patting yourself on the back. It's only 75 points, so it might cause trouble, but it's not a game breaker, and it is a legendary. If you think about it, Ion certainly could be a 75-point move, but Judas could be a 150-point move. So it all depends on the situation. And Strawman was actually Ark won the Strawman battle 25 to 20. It was close, but VOX kind of hung around, and then shifted it at the end and threw Ark off a little bit. So the final score tonight, VOX 2,293. Ark, very low scoring game for them, out of character, certainly, 1603. VOX going to 3 wins, and they played a lot of games already. They got 5 games. They're a couple of games up on other teams because of some rescheduling. So VOX will get to enjoy a few days off, and then they get to go on the road and see how they do on the road. But currently, we'll take a look at the standings. You're supposed to win at home. I mean, that whether you win by 1 or you win by 100, you are supposed to protect your home field. And VOX did a good job, VOX absolutely did a good job of it tonight. So we can see the overall standings. We still have Ark ranked number 1, 2-1, 1 road loss. We got VOX at 3-2 in second place. And then we got Sly and Mir battling Wednesday night. One of those is going to jump up to 2-2 and be right there in the hunt. And you can see how important these games are next week. Ark on the road again against a hungry Sly team. VOX going to travel over to Mir. And we know Mir has got B-Dub back. So Mir looks like they're back at full strength. So let's see if VOX stays hot next week when they go on the road. And we'll see if Ark can put the win streak back together. We go at Sly. Or if Sly is going to get their home field advantage back as well. So a lot of fun tonight. And once again, big shout out to you guys. Certainly after the holidays, we're sort of grinding it out, getting it back in gear, having fun. It's still early in the season, but get those wins because in a few weeks, we're going to have our first neutral field advantage. And as we said during the game, this is a pretty big deal. I know it's not related to our tournaments, but some of the events that we do, whether it's fantasy football, whether it's trivia, whether it's Burn Arcade, a big shout out to all the players got in the Fantasy Football League, and we certainly want to get a lot of you guys into that next year. You guys have been on some of the calls, so it won't just be fantasy football. There's going to be other things that we do to sort of keep the group together. Let's see if I can take out the Ocean Man, or if it is Ray's season to win it all. We got one more week, and we will crown a winner. If Ray wins, he will get a $150 box of Play Dead Live cards. If I win, I will pick one of the fantasy football players, and we will give that box to one of the other players. So either way, I won't get any boxes, but I still had a lot of fun hanging out and playing with you guys. So I'm off tomorrow night, and I will see you guys Wednesday night for Sly traveling to Mir. The Phillips brothers. Dimes versus B-Dub. MVP battles. Flyrod versus Tiny. Bomber Bones versus Bomber Kell. Crimson Tide Priestess versus Julie J. Nixie versus the Animal. Going to be a lot of fun, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for all you guys do, and I'll see you Friday night. Peace.